Cold December water swallowed Zane Norton Hall. Waves dragged her down into darkness. 8-month belly made swimming nearly impossible. Wind screamed over the Black Sea. She heard James Federington's voice clearly. "Go die," he said, laughing. 6 years of love turned worthless. She had given him everything, willingly. She married him during his coma. She loved him since their college days. She visited daily, reading bedside stories. 2 years passed under hospital lights. Machines hummed while hope slowly faded. Zane held his hand, praying quietly. Doctors said awakening might never happen. She refused surrender, staying every night. His father demanded an heir, urgently. Zane endured painful fertility treatments alone. Injections bruised her skin, day after day. She smiled anyway, hiding fear inside. Triplets grew. Miracle lives within her. Zane imagined tiny faces, perfect and safe. She planned names, songs, nursery colors. Then James spoke, eyes cold, distant. He looked through her like a stranger. Yvette whispered, lies beside his bedside. She called Zane a greedy gold digger. She claimed pregnancy was a cruel trap. James believed her, eager for escape. His father argued, but James ignored him. Yvette smiled, already spending family money. Zane tried explaining, voice trembling with love. James heard nothing, only Yvette's poison. Christmas Eve arrived, glittering with false joy. James drove Zane to the pier. Sea air cut like broken glass. Zane's coat flapped, soaked with spray. She begged him, "Please, think of babies." James's jaw hardened, eyes empty, cruel. Yvette waited nearby, hidden in shadows. Zane saw her, realized the setup. James grabbed Zane's arm, shoving hard. Her boots slipped on wet boards. Pain shot through her belly, sharp. She cried out, clutching her stomach. James kicked again, rage fueling brutality. Zane staggered backward toward the edge. Her scream vanished beneath roaring wind. She fell, body twisting, belly heavy. Water hit like ice and knives. Salt burned her throat and lungs. Darkness swallowed sound, stole her strength. Her body sank, weighted by life. Panic surged, then slowed into dread. She pictured Noah, Nathan, Lily, unburned. "I'm sorry," she thought, choking silently. Mommy tried so hard. She pleaded. Cold wrapped her bones, numbing everything. Yet anger sparked, fierce and bright. Refusal rose like fire inside her. She would not let them win. Not James, not Yvette, not fate. Zane kicked, muscles screaming against current. She clawed upward, vision blurring, fading. Her lungs begged, burning with pressure. She fought again, legs trembling, shaking. A thin seam of light appeared. Her head broke surface, gasping air. Wind slapped her face, stealing breath. She screamed, voice shredded by cold. A fishing boat moved through gray swells. A fisherman heard, turning toward her. He threw a rope, yelling directions. Zane grabbed it, fingers numb, failing. He hauled her in, hands steady. Blankets wrapped her, rough and warm. She shook violently, teeth clacking uncontrollably. "Hold on," the fisherman urged, frantic. Zane whispered promises into freezing air. "We'll survive," she vowed to babies. The boat raced toward a distant shore. Small village lights flickered through snowfall. A clinic sign glowed weakly. Nearby, the fisherman carried her inside, yelling. An older doctor rushed out quickly. "Get her on the table," she commanded. Her name was Dr. Chun. "Kind?" Dr. Chun asked no questions, only act. Warm lamps hummed above Zane's body. Oxygen hissed. Needles punctured. Monitors beat. Zane drifted between pain and silence. She heard Dr. Chun's steady instructions. "She's 8 months, possible preterm labor. Her temperature is dangerously low," Chun warned. Zane's eyelids fluttered, fighting sleeps. "Pull." She thought again of the triplets. "Please," she breathed, "save my babies." Dr. Chun squeezed her hand gently. "You're lucky to be alive," Chun said. "Cold water should have killed you, but you're strong, and so are they. All 3 are still fighting," Chun confirmed. 3 babies, 3 reasons to live. 3 reasons to become someone feared. Zane stayed hidden, recovering far from city. Snow piled high, outside clinic windows. Nights were long, silent, and watchful. Zane learned breathing again, step by step. She learned eating again, swallowing without pain. She learned sleeping again, without nightmares, winning. Dr. Chun brought soup, blankets, comfort. The fisherman visited, leaving quiet supplies. Zane thanked him with trembling gratitude. She never spoke James's name aloud. 2 months passed, belly heavy. Ready? February storm arrived, fierce and relentless. Labor started, hard waves of agony. Dr. Chun guided her through each contraction. Zane gripped sheets, crying out. Shaking? Breathe, Chun said. 1 moment at a time. Hours later, the first cry rang. Then a second, then a third. Zane sobbed, relief breaking her apart. 3 tiny faces, red, furious, alive. Dr. Chun placed them in her arms. Zane kissed each forehead, whispering softly. Hello, my loves, she murmured, smiling. 2 boys and 1 girl. Perfect. 10 fingers each, 10 toes. Screaming strength. Zane felt her heart start healing. I'm your mommy, she told them. No one hurts you again, she vowed. She named them Noah, Nathan, and Lily. The names tasted like hope returning. She stayed in village, living quietly. She avoided cameras, strangers, any attention. She feared James discovering she survived. She feared Yvette finishing what started. Back in city, Zane was declared dead. Her body never found, papers reported blandly. James held a memorial, stone-faced unmoved. Dr. Featherington wept, truly grieving her loss. Yvette stood beside James, smug, satisfied. She wore expensive jewelry, newly gifted. She smiled at mourners, acting compassionate. Such tragedy, Yvette said, voice sweet. She was unstable, jumped into the sea. Some women can't handle rejection, Yvette added. Suspicion stirred inside Dr. Featherington's chest. James's calm felt wrong. To rehearse Yvette's satisfaction felt sharp and unnatural. Dr. Featherington watched, remembering Zane's devotion. He remembered flowers, books, late-night prayers. He remembered Zane's kindness toward everyone there. He remembered her never asking for money. Something did not add up, ever. Far away, Zane rocked babies nightly. She studied their faces, memorizing every detail. She practiced silence, patience, and careful plans. She gathered documents, money, new connections. She understood survival required becoming invisible. She also understood revenge required power. Dr. Chun warned, stay hidden, stay safe. Zane nodded, eyes harder than before. I will protect them, she answered. I will outgrow every fear, she vowed. The village became their sanctuary and shield. Winter softened slowly, snow melting into mud. Zane watched horizon, waiting for spring. She imagined returning, not as victim. She imagined returning, calm, controlled, unbreakable. She imagined James realizing she still lived. She imagined Yvette's smile finally collapsing, shattered. Zane whispered, we survived the sea. We will survive the world, she promised. Her babies slept, breathing softly, safe. Outside, wind hummed through bare trees. Inside, Zane planned, patient and precise. Christmas would return, and so would she. 5 years passed quietly. Under assumed identity, Zane Norton became Alina Song. Officially, papers changed. Names, faces, histories erased. Surgery, reshaped features, recognition, impossible, now fear, transformed into focus. Discipline, resolve, Alina built strength, brick by brick. She studied finance, technology, markets relentlessly. Nights spent coding, planning, negotiating silently. Phoenix Industries emerged from obscurity. Fast contracts, signed competitors, underestimated her. Ruthless intelligence earned industry-wide respect. Boardrooms feared her calm, decisive presence. Media described her cold, brilliant, unstoppable. At home, Alina softened completely. She was simply mommy every evening. Noah thoughtful, observant, protective beyond years. Nathan playful, clever, fearless, laughing loudly. Lily bright, curious, affectionate, heart-centered, always. They lived safely, quietly, guarded carefully. Nannies vetted security, layered routines, strict children, knew warmth, stability, love, abundance. They did not know truth yet. Elena waited for right moment. Christmas approached. Memories stirred uneasily inside. Lily asked questions, innocence, sharpening pain. Why no daddy like friends have? Elena answered gently, avoiding trauma. Truth. She promised honesty when older. Meanwhile, Phoenix Industries prepared announcement. Major merger shocked entire business world. Partner revealed. Feddington Medical Group. Elena froze breath. Catching sharply, fate circled back. Mercilessly precise. James Featherington still ruled that empire. He never knew Zane survived. He never knew triplets lived. Elena accepted merger, strategically smiling outwardly. Revenge aligned perfectly with opportunity. Return to city, planned carefully timed. Elena rehearsed neutrality, emotional armor. Solid children hugged her goodbye that morning. Lily waved, asking about Santa. Elena smiled, heart aching deeply. Feddington Tower loomed, glass steel arrogance. Memories surfaced, corridors smelled familiar. She once walked here desperate, hopeful, now she walked powerful, unafraid. Receptionist greeted her with polished respect. Elevator rose silently, toward confrontation. Conference room doors opened dramatically. Executives stood acknowledging. Power shift. James Featherington rose, offering handshake. Elena felt nothing touching him. His eyes scanned, searching recognition. He found none of Zane. Lawyers discussed numbers, clauses, projections. Calmly, Elena watched James, studying her intently. Predatory interest surfaced, unmistakable, familiar. She controlled expression, flawlessly icy. James praised her rapid empire. Rosalina replied, strength grows from loss. Something flickered behind his eyes. Meeting ended, agreements pending signatures. James requested dinner conversation later. Elena declined, citing children obligations. James surprised, learning she was mother. Curiosity deepened, obsession seated quietly. Elena left building, triumphant, controlled. Then phone rang, shattering composure. Instantly, nanny cried, children missing nearby park. Elena ran, panic clawing throat. She searched streets, vision tunneling fast. Found them near Feddington building. Stare in relief, nearly collapsed her knees. She scolded, hugged, checked injuries. Frantically, Lily said, looking for Daddy Christmas. Elena, heart shattered quietly again. Then voice spoke behind her. James asked about children, politely. Elena positioned body protectively. Instantly, Lily greeted James, innocently smiling. She mentioned triplets. Daddy Santa request. James crouched, listening, intrigued, confused. Elena watched, terror fury colliding. James noticed similarities. Unconsciously registering, he complimented children. Renzem less vaguely. Elena forced calm, exit quickly. She drove away, hands shaking. At home, security increased, protocols tightened. Elena reviewed contingency plans thoroughly. She sensed James's suspicion awakening slowly. Meanwhile, James could not forget children, their ages, timing, details. Noah, especially Noah, resemblance unsettled him deeply. That night, James hired investigator, quietly ordered full background. Elena Song investigator. Dug relentlessly, bending laws. Truth surfaced like buried corpse. Elena Song did not exist. Previously, facial match revealed Zane Norton. James' world shattered violently, instantly. Memories flooded, guilt, terror, realization combined. His wife survived his crime, his children lived unknown. 5 years, Elena planned his destruction deliberately. Panic fought fascination, admiration, twisted. He drove to her house immediately. Elena saw him through cameras. She steadied herself, children upstairs sleeping. She opened door, facing past. James whispered her old name, trembling. Elena corrected him, voiced cold, sharp. She revealed survival, rebuilding power. James expressed shock, remorse, confusion. Elena recorded everything. Silently, safely. He admitted actions, blaming manipulation. Elena rejected excuses. Forcefully, she threatened prison consequences calmly. Children's footsteps interrupted confrontations suddenly. Lily asked if James' daddy. Elena heart broke visibly. She explained biology versus love. Gently, James begged. Chance redemption desperate. Alina fury. Ignited years, suppressed. Dr. Featherington arrived unexpectedly. Intervening, he recognized Zane immediately, tearfully apologized for failing protector. He requested calm discussion later. Elena agreed, prioritizing children well-being. James escorted out, defeated, shaken. Elena held children crying. Finally, she explained truth. Careful children reassured safety. Stability remained. Days followed. Heavy emotional negotiations. Dr. Featherington built trust patiently. James sent letters, remorse, accountability. Elena weighed revenge versus children. Future Christmas Eve approached, anniversary haunting. Elena made decisive, difficult choice. She called James, arranging peer meeting. Same place, same morning. Fate evidence weighed heavy in her pocket. James arrived, fearful, resigned, honest. Elena confronted him with past. Clearly, he accepted guilt, consequences willingly. Elena realized revenge felt hollow now. Children deserved truth, healing, stability. She threw evidence into ocean. Choice made mercy over destruction. Conditions set, accountability, voluntary surrender. James agreed, turning himself later. Chris's spared children, trauma momentarily mourning. Brought fragile, tentative peace. James joined Chris's carefully, respectfully. Children accepted him. Cautiously, slowly. Elena observed. Changed skepticism, guarded James. Avoided entitlement, earning trust. Dr. Featherington cried joy, relief. Family formed, unconventional, uncertain, hopeful. Months passed. Therapy, accountability. Rebuilding. James served. Senates cooperated fully. A vet prosecuted justice. Finally served. Elena maintained independence, strength, autonomy. Co-parenting. Developed boundaries. Respected children. Thrived. Security. Restored gradually. Lily believed Christmas brought miracles. Noah analyzed actions. Trust slowly forming. Nathan forgave. Faster optimism. Intact. Elena felt anger loosening. Grip. 1 year later, family gathered. James humbled, changed, genuinely present. Elena allowed cautious hope bloom past pain, acknowledged, not erased, future built deliberately day by day. See no longer haunted nightmares. Strength replaced fear permanently now. Phoenix rose, truth embodied. Fully. Zane died. Elena endured, prevailed. Christmas returned, meaning transformed profoundly. The reckoning was not finished yet. Trust rebuilt slowly through consistent, humble actions. Elena enforced boundaries, protecting children firmly, always. James accepted limits without complaint, proving change. Dr. Featherington supported structure. Accountability, guidance, consistently. Therapy sessions continued, addressing trauma patterns together. Children asked questions, received honest, gentle answers. Noah studied father cautiously, measuring integrity daily. Nathan laughed freely, testing boundaries, forgiveness often. Lily embraced joy, believing people can change. Media scrutiny faded, focus shifted elsewhere. Quickly, Phoenix Industries finalized merger under strict terms. Elena retained control, safeguards, transparency included. Clearly, James resigned leadership, facing legal consequences openly. Board appointed, interim executives, compliance oversight roles, employees. Stabilized morale, recovered steadily afterward. Nationwide, James reported weekly to probation officers, faithfully. He attended counseling, confronting manipulative influences. Honestly, Yvette faced trial evidence, overwhelming verdicts delivered. Sentences imposed reflected harm, accountability, and justice. Elena focused children's stability routines, restored carefully. School days filled learning, curiosity, growth daily. Teachers praised resilience, empathy, leadership traits, emerging playdates. Resumed friendships, formed cautiously. Again, nearby security presence reduced gradually. Confidence returned. Home. Elena balanced vigilance with normalcy. Intentionally, now spring warmed city parks, laughter echoed softly. Family picnics replaced guarded indoor weekends. Often James joined activities, respecting consent, patience always. Noah asked questions, science, ethics, responsibility, frequently. James answered carefully, admitting past failures openly. Elena observed interactions, documenting progress mentally. Daily trust, meters moved, incrementally, not linearly, forward. Occasional setbacks triggered memories, fear responses, temporarily. Therapy tools applied. Grounding breathing, communication skills, family meetings addressed concerns, transparently together, weekly. Summer approached, bringing anniversaries, complicated emotions back. Alina scheduled retreat, processing trauma, safely away. Children stayed grandparents, camping adventures planned nearby. Dr. Federington cherished moments, storytelling, bonding together. James used time reflection, accountability, journaling, daily. Return brought renewed patience, calmer dynamics. Home Alina approved supervised outings. Gradually expanding trust, beach trips, avoided ocean trauma, respected carefully. Swimming lessons, delayed boundaries, honored fully. Today night routines included stories, reassurance, prayers, together. Phoenix Industries launched ethics charter publicly today. Alina advocated survivor protections, corporate policy, nationwide. Awards followed, recognition, uncomfortable, accepted with humility. Alina redirected spotlight toward collective teams, always children learned. Service, generosity, modeled daily. Together, James volunteered. Shelters, restitution commitments, ongoing sincerely. He avoided publicity, focusing repair work quietly. Public opinion softened. Skepticism reduced gradually overall. Alina maintained contingency plans, readiness ensured, always. Legal matters progressed. Closure anticipated soon enough. Autumn leaves signaled. New chapter approaching. Ahead school projects showcased talents, confidence blossomed proudly. Noah built robotics kits, analytical focus strong. Nathan captains, soccer teamwork, leadership skills. Emerging Lily performed dance recitals, fearless smiles everywhere. Family counseling reviewed goals, adjusted expectations together. Alina permitted brief disclosures, age-appropriate answers. Children understood wrongdoing, consequences, accountability, and repair. James respected narrative-centered children needs always. Holidays planned, thoughtfully minimizing triggers for everyone. Thanksgiving passed peacefully, gratitude shared around table. Alina cooked traditional dishes, creating continuity. Again, laughter replaced tension, echoes healing throughout home. James expressed thanks privately, without expectation. Returned children wrote gratitude notes, colorful drawings, daily. December neared, memories stirred cautious hope. Inside Christmas planning emphasized safety, joy, balance, carefully. Alina invited James, limited hours, agreed together. Rules outlined, supervision, respect, communication, and boundaries. James accepted terms, grateful, focused, present, mindful, tree decorated, ornaments, handmade, cherished by children. Carols practiced laughter, mistakes, harmonies filled room. Alina monitored emotions, breathing, grounding exercises quietly. Nightmares decreased, replaced peaceful sleep patterns, returning security cameras, hummed unobtrusive background. Watchfully on James attended parent-teacher meetings, quietly, supportively. Teachers noted involvement, consistency, improvement, noticeably. Overall, Noah presented science fair, winning award first. Nathan learned patience, sportsmanship, growth through losses. Lily shared toys, empathy blossomed naturally early. Alina reviewed calendars, milestones, upcoming anniversaries. Carefully she scheduled therapy, check-ins proactively, regularly. Now James continued restitution payments, timely monthly schedule. Dr. Federington planned family gathering, modest quiet, boundaries reiterated, expectations clarified calmly again today. Winter snow arrived gently, streets glowing white. Alina felt readiness approaching, pivotal decision. Soon she prepared conversations, honesty, compassion, balance ahead. Children sensed changes, asked reassurance. Often lately, Alina promised continuity, safety, love, always assured. James wrote letters, accountability, reflection, growth, ongoing. He practiced listening, speaking less, more thoughtfully. Family values, articulated, posted fridge door reminder service, project scheduled, shelter visits planned monthly. Children participated, understanding empathy, broadened together gradually. Alina met legal counsel reviewing custody frameworks. Agreements drafted prioritizing children, autonomy, and safety. James consented, acknowledging past forfeitures clearly recorded. Court dates scheduled after holidays per plan. Stress managed through routines, exercise, and rest. Alina balanced compassion, firmness, leadership, roles gracefully. Children watched modeling conflict resolution skills. Learned that James accepted accountability publicly when asked directly. Rumors subsided, replaced measured narratives, eventually everywhere. Phoenix Industries' performance exceeded forecasts this quarter. Alina credited teams, resilience, collaboration, and trust. Children celebrated small wins nightly together, happily. James learned patience, waiting invitations without pressure, boundaries strengthened, trust, paradoxically increased over time. Family identity, stabilized complex, authentic, and loving. Alina prepared final holiday decisions, carefully tonight, Christmas Eve plans finalized quietly, at-home guest list, limited, intentional, safe, and calm. James invited morning only, consented by Alina. Children excited expectations, tempered gently through talks. Snow fell steadily, world hushed outside, softly. Alina reflected journey, survival, growth, forgiveness, paths. She acknowledged, anger softened in resolve. Balanced. James waited, respecting distance. Humility shone consistently. Dr. Featherington arrived, early, cheerful, and hopeful. Children slept dreams, sugar plums. Santa sparkled brightly. Alina checked locks, lights, routines, once more. She breathed deeply, steady, calm within herself. Tomorrow would test choices, outcomes made today. Family prepared, greet dawn together with hope. Midnight passed quietly, no sirens heard anywhere. Alina allowed, cautious optimism bloom inside again. James whispered, prayer, accountability, strength for tomorrow. Children breathed softly, safe, unaware of histories. Snow-blanketed city, forgiving edges of past. Part 3 closes. Anticipation, unresolved tensions ahead. Choices made soon, consequences follow. Inevitably thereafter, family stands steadier, not finished, yet fully. Dawn approaches, signaling, reckoning near for all. Healing continues, imperfect, ongoing, courageous work. Ahead, trust tested once more, at sunrise tomorrow. Truth spoken gently will shape futures together. Children remain compass, guiding decisions forward always. Alina leads with love, boundaries intact. Firmly, James accepts whatever comes next. With courage, Snow hushes world, holding breath for morning. Night deepens, stars muted, clouds drifting slowly. Heart steady, waiting light to arrive soon. Part 3 ends. Threshold. Moment approaching now. Resolve strengthened, compassion guiding choices from here. Tomorrow brings answers, accountability, steps, and change. Family, ready face consequences, united without fear, quiet before storm holds promise, and risk love anchors them through uncertainty, always together. Snow keeps falling, time pauses briefly now. Children dream gifts, laughter, warmth, and peace. Alina watches hallway shadows pass slowly tonight. James waits home, respecting silence, as promised. Dr. Featherington sleeps, grateful, hopeful, for dawn. City breathes winter.com. Under falling snow, anticipation hums like distant bells through night. Family, poised between past, future, at crossroads. Courage required, choices, imminent for everyone involved. Morning will decide paths forward with clarity. Healing demands truth, responsibility, time, and patience. Part 3 complete, awaiting finale. Next soon story continues. Toward resolution with care ahead. Balance sought between justice, mercy for children. Night holds secrets, soon revealed. At dawn, family united, ready, proceed together into tomorrow. Snow settles, silence deepens around them all. Breath slows, heart steady before morning comes. Watchful patience defines this hour for all. Tomorrow promises truth, consequences, and change. Ahead, family holds fast, hope intact, despite fear. Part 3 fades into night, quietly now. Lights dim, house rests under winter sky. Snow whispers endings, beginnings, softly together. Here courage sleeps, dreams awaken, with dawn soon. Christmas morning arrived quiet, bright, hopeful inside. Children woke early, excitement bubbling uncontrollably inside. Alina brewed coffee, steadying nerves, calmly today. James waited outside, respecting agreed boundaries. Fully snow glittered, softening edges of memories past. Dr. Featherington arrived, smiling, carrying wrapped gifts. Children gathered, eyes wide, laughter spilling everywhere. Alina invited James inside briefly. For morning, James entered humbly, removing coat slowly inside. Rules restated softly. Everyone nodded, understanding together. Presents opened. Paper flying, squeals echoed around. James observed patience, letting children lead interactions. Noah asked careful questions about honesty today. James answered simply, owning mistakes, plainly. There, Nathan demonstrated, toy proudly seeking approval. Briefly, James applauded warmly, without demanding closeness. Ever Lily hugged, everyone declaring, Christmas magical today. Breakfast followed, pancakes, laughter, syrup everywhere spilled. Alina watched, measuring comfort levels carefully, constantly. James noticed, stepped back when needed most. Morning passed peacefully, no raised voices heard. After gifts, James prepared to leave quietly. Children protested, wanting more shared time together. Alina considered, nodded, allowing brief extension today. James stayed reading stories calmly, attentively, nearby. Noah analyzed plots, asking thoughtful questions, aloud. Nathan acted scenes, laughter erupting frequently. Ere Lily fell asleep, clutching stuffed reindeer tight. James thanked Alina, sincerely preparing departure. Again Alina acknowledged effort, reminding continued accountability required. James agreed, scheduled surrender after holidays promptly. Weeks followed, routines, steady therapy, ongoing consistently. James turned himself in, as promised, then court proceedings, balanced, justice, rehabilitation, thoughtfully applied. Sentence reflected, cooperation, responsibility, and remorse shown. Yvette convicted, facing consequences without sympathy, shown. Children protected from details, age appropriate only. Co-parenting plan finalized, boundaries documented clearly. Dr. Featherington remained bridge, supportive presence, always. Spring arrived, healing accelerated with sunshine outside. James completed sentence, returned cautiously hopeful home. Trust rebuilt through actions, consistency, patience shown. Alina maintained independence. Partnership defined carefully, together children thrived, secure routines, confidence growing daily. Summer brought camping, laughter, shared adventures, often ocean, avoided boundaries, respected trauma, acknowledged fully. School successes celebrated modestly, without pressure, added. Noah excelled. Robotics, ethics, discussions, frequent therapy. Nathan learned teamwork, resilience after losses to Lily. Danced, laughed, kindness, leading friendships everywhere. Community noticed, family service, humility, consistently shown. Marie Hope Center expanded, supporting families nationwide. Alina testified, advocating reforms, thoughtfully, bravely. There James volunteered quietly, earning trust gradually back. Media interests faded, replaced by outcomes visible. Holidays returned without dread, joy, balanced carefully. Christmas Eve marked anniversary, transformed meaning entirely. Family gathered, lighting candles, remembering survival together. Alina spoke gratitude, resilience, compassion, forward today. James apologized again, accepting limits, humbly always. Children listened, understanding, imperfect stories with care. Morning dawned, gifts, modest hearts, full inside. Snow fell softly, covering old scars outside. Years passed, stability replaced constant vigilance. Eventually family traditions solidified, weekly dinners, sacred time. Alina balanced, leadership, motherhood, grace, strength, daily. James remained accountable, transparent, dependable, consistently present. Children grew confident, secure, loved unconditionally, always. Grandfather aged, joyfully surrounded by laughter. Often, past acknowledged lessons carried forward wisely together. Anger transformed into boundaries, compassion, resolve, combined, forgiveness, chosen selectively, without forgetting truth entirely. Trust, measured, earned, renewed, over time. Slowly, city slept, peaceful under winter lights. Tonight, warehouse memories faded, replaced by warmth. Home. Alina smiled, recognizing happiness, reclaimed at last. James learned fatherhood, patience, humility, love daily. Children taught adults courage, honesty, empathy, often second chances, honored through consistent effort shown. Justice balanced mercy, protecting innocent futures. First family chose privacy service, impact over fame. Phoenix indices thrived, ethically, sustainably, under leadership. Children visited center seeing lives helped their Lily asked Santa for kindness. Worldwide, always Noah asked for wisdom, fairness, bravery, Dunason wished, laughter, health, togetherness, for everyone. Alina wished peace continued through choices made. James wished strength to remain accountable forever morning, closed with hugs, promises, smiles, shared. Future unfolded, imperfect, hopeful, intentional, and earned. Years later, stories shared carefully, selectively online. Viewers learned resilience, boundaries, compassion, power. Here lessons emphasized courage, responsibility, love over revenge. Ending proved survival can transform destinies. Forever Christmas became symbol of second chances. Renewed family remained unconventional, strong, united by choice. Snow returned annually, marking fresh beginnings again. Alina breathed deeply, grateful, grounded, present. Now James stood beside family, quietly proud their children slept, dreaming futures wide open ahead. Night settled, gentle, safe, reassuring for all. City lights twinkled, witnesses to healing stories. Narrative closed, lives continued beyond pages together. Hope endured, built by daily choices, made love, practiced as action, not words alone. Family, defined by care, accountability, presence, shared storms past, skills remained for future tests. See remembered, no longer feared, deeply again. Peer became place of closure and choice. Alina smiled, releasing last resentment she held. James honored trust, never taken lightly again. Children learned truth gently over time together. Grandfather stories bridged generations, kindly shared there. Community benefited, ripple effects lasting for years. Ethics guided growth, profits followed responsibly thereafter. Calendar turned, marking ordinary, extraordinary days alike. Alina taught children boundaries, courage, kindness. Daily James modeled humility, listening, learning consistently. Now family chose hope repeatedly, despite fear. Before seasons cycled, healing remained ongoing through time. Story concluded, not with revenge, but growth. Justice served, compassion preserved futures, protected together. Christmas morning returned gentle and bright again. Children laughed, believing magic real still today. Alina believed strength lies in choices made. James believed change requires sustained effort. His family believed love heals without erasing truth. Night closed, peaceful chapter, complete, for now. Snow whispered beginnings, endings, together softly outside. Lights dimmed, hearts steady, hopeful within all. Time marched forward, carrying lessons learned. Home paths diverged, unity endured steadfast through change. Choices honored, children centered, always first here. Legacy measured, lives uplifted daily, not wealth, silence, comfortable, fear, absent. Finally felt their home, became sanctuary, built by trust, earned. Ending affirmed hope, resilient, enduring through time. Readers invite her, reflect, choose compassion over hate. Hidden Tale Stories shared with care. Here story rests, lessons linger, guiding forward paths. Hope chosen daily, practiced consistently with care, compassion, balanced accountability, strengthened futures for children. Love anchored family through uncertainty and change. Peace earned, maintained, protected intentionally by all. Christmas spirit lived beyond one day alone. Memories honored without chains attached anymore. Their future welcomed cautiously, confidently, together at last. Family chose truth, transparency, patience, and care. Healing continued, layered, nonlinear, real for all. Strength defined gentleness, boundaries resolve over force. City moved on. Scars softened with time. Sea remained vast, indifferent, forgiving, and calm. Peer stood silent, witness to change. Their Alina closed eyes, breathed freedom at last. James closed chapter, committing better choices ahead. Children closed eyes, dreaming, possibilities wide open. Night embraced, house safe, warm and quiet, lights out, hearts calm, aligned together now. Tomorrow promised ordinary joys earned through effort. Family ready, continued journey onward, with hope's story, complete lives unfolding beyond this ending meaning, carried forward, shared widely with others. Compassion over cruelty, lesson remains clear here. Boundaries protect love from harm and fear. Accountability enables forgiveness without erasure of truth. Family imperfect, yet resilient, enduring by choice. Hope's steady flame not flicker anymore now. Christmas light lingered throughout year, and heart's service replaced vengeance as guiding star here at children. Learned bravery, kindness, accountability, together daily. Parents learned listening, patience, humility through practice. Community learned healing, possible collectively over time, future-faced, openly prepared, resilient, and hopeful. Ending honors, beginnings born from courage, shown. Story rests, invites, reflection, compassion, and choice. Thank you for walking this journey together. May kindness guide choices ahead with care. Peace be with families everywhere, always. Now Hidden Tale Stories. Thanks listeners, sincerely here. Subscribe for more Hidden Tale Stories weekly.